I need a new daily. We're gonna go to our first track day in the car that I'm buying today. It's September 23rd. October 17th, we will be at Thunderhill. Right there. Woo! Oh, I feel so good.
Get me out this damn shot. Don't be shy.
Okay, team. I need a new daily. I need something that I can rely on while the 240 is on jack stand. Today, I'm going to be buying one of my dream cars. I already had one of these I had one when I was 4 years old. And I had one when I was 18. And I never got to experience that one because it was beat up. And I just ended up selling it for a profit. But this time, I'm doing it right. I'm getting one that's way better condition. I'm gonna buy it in about 20 days. I'm gonna go to my first track day with it. We're gonna go to our first track day in the car that I'm buying today. It's September 23rd. October 17th, we'll be at Thunderhill doing the track day. Me in the car I'm buying, him in his fucking crazy ass Civic, and then him in his not so crazy ass Civic. I've never been on the track. I've never had a track day. I don't even know if this car is drivable. I've only seen it in pictures and talked to this dude online, so we'll see what happens. Right now we're driving from Sacramento to Medford up in Oregon. It's about a 4.5 hour drive, and we'll see what happens from there. The dude told me it would make it all the way back home. Could be fucking lying. This shit, I could be getting fucking scammed. This thing could have a gun. This isn't my state. This isn't my turf. I don't know where I'm going. Thoughts?
Basically, this is a rerun of the transmission mission, but we're actually picking up something worth value. This is gonna be great. Alvin,
Thoughts?
It's cooler than an Evo.
I think it's pretty cool. We agreed on a set price. He was asking a lot. I got him down to below half of what he was asking. Yeah, we'll see what happens. See you in 4 hours. Okay, we made it to the meetup. He wanted to meet at some bank location right now. We're just waiting on him to arrive. He told me he's on his way. So the sun's still out a little bit, so hopefully that'll help us examine the car a little better, make sure everything's in order. I'm just hoping at this point that everything turns out okay. I hope I didn't drive all the way out here for nothing, so let's just see what happens. We don't know what the fuck going on. Police around, so I don't know if that makes you feel better or worse or not. I don't know, so we'll just sit and wait.
Right there. Woo! It's real, guys. It's real.
So right now I'm test driving the car. Oh my God, I love this thing. I put it chipping it like out the parking lot, and I'm already in love with it. I don't even know where I am. It does have original 87,000 miles and everything. Like, oh, that's a cool looking fire truck. Everything, it looks so original, and it's all stock in here, aside of the sound system and everything. Sunroof, it's exactly what I've been looking for. It has its flaws, like, okay, this is loose, whatever, and my head's hitting the roof a little bit, ain't gonna lie, but this is something. This is something, all right. As an eject button. I just pulled over to the side somewhere just to take a look at it for myself. I mean, like, hood has a little bit of clear coat failure and a couple dings, couple cracks on some pieces, but it's so stock. Like, yeah, okay, it's not perfect around the edges. It's older than me. You can't hate on that. Like, damn, bro. If it's not obvious, I'm probably gonna buy it. So let's drive it back. I'm gonna just tell him, look, I love the car. Just take the cash. Let's wire this up. I'm so excited to introduce this. This is one of my genuine dream cars right here. I know it's not the twin turbo. I know it's not like perfect, but man, black interior, 87,000 miles, stick shift. This is it. All right, let's drive it back and lowball the shit out of him. I'm still a little getting used to the clutch, but oh my god, it's what I wanted. Oh, I feel so good. Oh my god, it feels like it's my first car. Look at me, so young and happy. Where did the years go? It's like, I know it's not perfect, but to me, this is perfect. It feels brand new. It just drives like, I didn't know they could do that. Mine didn't do that. Like, I just bought this. He just marked the listing sold. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually surreal. I feel like
this is everything you've ever wanted and more.
And more.
We got a new title.
Tyler buys everything he wanted and more. Oh my god, I'm so horny. My mom was like, did you buy it? Are you dead? Tyler, what's happening? Yes, mom, I bought it. Oh my god, it's so cute. Little me is so happy. I've loved this car since way before I got my license. I've loved this car. I think I first learned about this car on Roblox in Midnight Racer. I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is that? And why does it look so cool? I never heard of this car before, and ever since then I fell in love with them. And that's why I bought the black one. That was Flash name is just the black one, because I didn't actually post that on the YouTube or anything. But that black one was it was a learning experience and nothing more.
You know what's great about this one too? The sunroof is actually in pretty good condition.
I know, right? Like, food is so much more after you spend like $6,000. So it's been maybe, I think, about a day now, and we got the car home finally. It's finally here. I own it. I'm so excited. This is genuinely a dream car for me. It looks so good. The drive home was perfect. It drove so smooth. Thank you so much to the guy that sold it to me. His name was Jacob. I really appreciate it. He was very honest about everything. Here's the 240. It's been sitting for a while, so it's really dirty. I stopped driving it a few months ago because it's just so hot in California. I just didn't want to deal with the no AC. So I've been daily driving that for a while, but now that's not mine anymore. This is not my new daily. I'm so excited for this. I've been looking for one of these cars for over a year. I'll probably throw in the clips of me going to check out a couple of them. I looked at like 4 of them this month before I went to go look at this one. And this one was just the best condition, best one out of all of them. So I'll talk a little bit about it. This is a first gen 3000 GT. It's a 1993 SL. It's not the twin turbo, but it's the SL trim, so it's not the base. Everything about it is almost immaculate. Like, it's not like perfect, but it's as close to perfect as perfect can get for me, honestly. Like, he took incredibly good care of this car. Like, I know like some things aren't avoidable. Like, the seats did split. You really can't avoid that. This car is like, what, 25, 30 years old? Like, it's almost in like perfect condition. All and everything works, or mostly everything works. But he also kept up with maintenance really well, which is another big thing on this car. And that's the problem with buying one that's a little more rough around the edges, is you don't know the maintenance history, or the maintenance wasn't kept up, and these engines get really unhappy. So this is the 6G something, I can't remember the name right now. 6G72, 6G73, something like that. These motors are great motors. You just have to maintain them, and he took really good care of this motor, and you can just see from the engine bay. It's completely stock. Everything is really nice, really clean. Came with a new clutch, the timing belt, water pump, the pulleys, all the hoses look new. He did everything that you should be doing to keep these motors going. And this only has 87,000 original miles on it. Garage kept for most of his life too, so I'm more than happy with it. Like, the small little things that are wrong with it are like small nitpicking things that I'm gonna take care of, and then it's perfectly fine. Like, he had a carbon fiber wrap on the pop-ups and the nostrils, which I've already taken the wrap off of this. I wanted to see it just with the all white around. I don't know what wheels these are. They say Eagle on it, but these aren't the factory wheels, but they look really nice. Calipers are painted red, which I'll probably either sand that off or I'll just switch to either Brembo or VR4 brakes. For a daily, this is more than what I could have asked for. This is so perfect in my opinion. I am having a slight issue, and I don't think it's Jacob's fault. It wasn't really happening while I was test driving it, but now it is. Kind of having a little bit of a grind in first gear. It's only when I first shift into first gear, if I gas it in neutral and then I put it in first, it will grind. So I'm thinking, because it's a new clutch, I'm hoping he either put the wrong transmission fluid in, because they are brass gears, so you need GL4 fluid as opposed to GL5. I'm hoping that that's all it is. So I'm gonna try flushing the transmission. If that's the only like real mechanical issue, that's perfectly fine with me. Hopefully that's all it is. I don't want to deal with like dropping the transmission and having it rebuilt or whatever, but everything is there. All like the factory panels are there. Those only go missing. The only thing I don't have is the privacy cover because of this. I forgot to ask him about that when I was there, but all these work. The seals are okay. These normally rot out. That's how you can tell. He said it was a garage kept, and I was like, it's starting to fade a little bit, but if this was outside, it would have been completely rotted off. Tires are brand new, brake pads are brand new, rotors are in good condition. I'm gonna be completely transparent about everything I do with this. If I mess up, I'm gonna like show it, of course. I'm still learning. The funny thing about this is this is not my first 3000 GT. I had one before that I may have mentioned earlier in the video. That was my very first project car. And it sat here, it was black and it was a 94, so it didn't have the pop-ups. And it was beat up. I'll show you a picture of it sitting right here in this parking spot again. I never got that thing really running. I did a lot of maintenance to it, but then I just ended up flipping it and I never really got to enjoy it. So this is like my redemption. Ever since I sold that car, I wanted another one so bad. I sold that about 3 years ago. I've been fiending for one ever since. So first things first, I'm gonna try and get all these adhesive and stuff off of the pop-ups and nostrils. I bought this product off of Amazon. It says adhesive remover, and here's a scraper for the wrap, so let's see how well it works. Here's before what it looks like. These are like yellow because of the adhesive, and here's the wrap before. Let's see if this product will help me bring out the original color. I think it's working out. I'm just gonna take a little bit of elbow grease to get all the brown off. I was scared that the wrap was gonna take the paint off with it, but it didn't take the paint off. It just left all of the adhesive on. Okay, it's a new day. I finally got all the wrap off of the front of the car. The paint did flake a little bit from the wrap being on. The wrap was on for like 13 years. So this is the only place that it flaked off. Whatever, I'm probably gonna have this entire hood and pop-ups be repainted anyways. It looks way better in my opinion. I don't know. I don't really like wrap like that. I just like the original all white color. Now it's in the air. It's like 9 in the morning. I'm gonna try and do the transmission fluid change because it's still having that first gear grind issue, and I'm hoping that it just needs a fluid change. So that's why it's in the air right now. Yeah, my hair's a fucking mess. I can't find the fill or drain plug. We're just gonna get under there and start loosening things, and hopefully one of them starts dropping fluid. Got the car jacked up. I'm trying to figure out which one is fill, which one is drain on the transmission. This one looks like fill, and that one looks like drain. But I'm not sure, and I don't want to just start doing shit before I know for sure. So let me watch some videos or some shit. I'll try and figure it out. I have the transmission fluid. It says it takes about 3 quarts, or it takes about like 2.5 quarts, so about 3. There's a huge dispute on which gear oil is best to use, but I ended up going with this one because this one's specifically for GL4s. This one, you can see this one, right? It has the airtight seal on it that makes you know no one's opened it yet. This one was already fucking open, and I don't really trust that. Like, what the fuck? Why would you? I never use O'Reilly's, and now this is the one time I have to because they're the only one that sells the GL4 in my area. I get one that's already half open. This shit was not cheap either, so I don't think I have the receipt either. So I'm gonna have to call them up and see what the fuck they can do about that. But that's just kind of whack. The lesson here is keep your receipts and double check that your oil is not already open. Because I don't know, what if someone put some shit in here? I'm not trying to blow my shit up. Oh, it didn't look that bad. It's worth trading, I guess. Peace of mind purposes. Should have wore fucking gloves. I don't know why I didn't. This is my setup. I got this little pump from AutoZone. Here's my oil. I'm just pumping it on in. Where am I? There it is. Just pumping it straight into the fuel plug. I'm just gonna go until it starts dripping out. Just go one pump at a time. Okay, so I've been trying for a cool minute to try and get this giant subwoofer in the back to like not sound like ear rape. I've been trying everything and it just sounded terrible. It sounded like this. Like that's not normal. And I found out I have this remote bass level thing. Well, that never worked, and it's because this is the plug for it. The plug goes into the remote bass port. It snapped off. I was just looking at this little thing sticking out thinking that was the adapter port for it. It just wasn't plugged in. No, it snapped off. When I took this out, now it sounds great. So I'm gonna take that as an absolute win. Next thing on the list is disabling this stupid ass beep. I'm so over it. I read on the forum that it's a blue plug behind the stock stereo. Now I have a headache because the buzzing doesn't even go through my ears. It's just in my head. It's in my central nervous system. I don't think I broke it yet. Now this is out. They said it's a blue connector. I see it. I see the blue connector. Oh! I can hear myself while the door is open. This is arguably one of the first things I've done to this car and the best thing I've done to this car. Put wheels on it and do coilovers, nothing will compare. Disabling the fucking beeping noise. That's so much better. Alright y'all, so right now I'm at the Smog shop trying to get the 2000 GT Smog. It's an older car, so there's a lot that can go wrong. It's a lot longer process for the older cars. You know, they have a lot of old hoses and shit like that for like the EGR and stuff that normally people just rip out, but I'm gonna try and pass it the regular way in California. California's a pain in the ass to register cars, small cars, especially older ones. We'll see what happens. I'll be here for at least an hour. The drive's fine, I've been driving it and there's been no issues, so let's hope everything's okay.
I lost.
Okay, it's another day. So yesterday I took the car to be smogged. That was the last clip, and we failed. I was there for a total of like 2 hours, but I was sitting there for about like an hour. They recommended that we switch out the O2 sensors and clean off the MAF, because I literally failed by like the smallest goddamn margin. I'm just trying to do it the right way. If it doesn't pass after I do these goddamn oxygen sensors, fuck this. We're gonna do something else. I don't feel like dealing with smog anymore. I have a 93 2000 GT SL, so I'm pretty sure it only has one O2 sensor and it's down kind of in the middle of the exhaust system. It's right there, right before the cat. So I went down to AutoZone and they had one replacement. This is a Bosch one. I think the OEM spec is NTK, but this will work perfectly fine. This little plastic piece, you just yank that down and then it'll expose the actual connection to it. So that was pretty easy. Although I broke it when I yanked it out. So if you're gonna remove this, make sure you already have the replacement, because I'm pretty sure it's more than likely to break once you yank this out. Now I'm trying to get this off. I have my O2 sensor tool here. I've tried 3 other tools, I've failed. So my last resort right here. Hopefully this thing works. Jesus, finally. This is the paper for when I failed small. You can see our scores right here. This is what we failed in right here. I don't know what the fuck this even means. All I know is that's the maximum you can have. That's how much we had. We failed the fuck out of that one. Average on most cars is 194. We got fucking 800. And we went from 800 to 35. So we're doing really good. Every car's really good, really good for the environment, I suppose. Not that I care, but. So yeah, I'm gonna keep driving it. I don't give a fuck what they say. So I'm back at my spot that I recorded with the 240 last time. This is some random spot out like in the industrial area, but I'm falling in love with this car. This is such a good, perfect platform for me to start. He was asking originally around like $14,000. We agreed on $6,500 for this Mitsubishi 2000 GT SL. That, in my opinion, is perfectly fine. That is a great deal for this car, especially considering this thing was garage kept, completely maintained. He told me everything and it's very evident. It was pretty well maintained. Clean title. I'm perfectly fine with paying that price. I I do want to track this car. Like the 240 is more of a drift kind of build. I want something that I can just take to the track and kind of have fun with. I'm not gonna like do any like award-winning time. I'm probably not gonna win anything, but just it's something that I can have fun in, drive up in, rely on, and also track. I feel like this is the perfect platform. I mean, in most cases, this isn't, because these cars are normally beat the hell up, modded in terrible ways and stuff like that. This one is just the perfect canvas for what I plan to do with it, and I plan to do things the right way, not half-assed sit-by-sit parts, the correct way, so this can continue to work the way that it should, because the second it stops working the way it should, it never wants to work again. And the track meet is, or the track day is October 17th, 18th, and that's in like 2.5 weeks. Of course, I'm gonna lower it, not too much. I'm sure that's gonna piss some people off, but whatever. I'm gonna lower it. It's gonna be more performance oriented. Get some better wheels on there, maybe some bigger ones with some better tires. It drives a little bit like a boat. I've had my fair share of boat cars. I don't really want to drive any more boats. Gonna get this one a little more planted. I'm not gonna do much really engine wise unless I really have to. More just maintenance stuff. I don't think I really need to touch it too much. Exhaust stuff, I'm gonna make it sound a little more like a nice car outside. It just sounds like nothing. Like this car literally sounds like nothing. So now we have the 240 build that I have going and the Mitsubishi build. All the other cars that you've seen on this channel, I've probably already sold. I record videos so randomly and I have no schedule that by the time I post the next video, the car in the last video probably sold already. Like that Camaro, I sold the fuck out of that. I had fun with it for a minute, hated it, drives like a boat. This one is not going anywhere for a while, and the 240 is not going anywhere for a while. I put too much time into the 240 to sell it, and now I want to put too much time into this to where I can't sell it, at least for a little bit. 240 I'm gonna drive now because now it's winter. I haven't been driving it because it's too goddamn hot. This is perfect all year round, so you'll see this more. It'll change as time goes on, and I'll try and bring it back to this exact same spot. Right now, it's not really used, so I can use it, but thank you to the seller. It's beautiful, I'll take care of it, I promise. I think I promise. It's not gonna be garage kept, but I promise outside of that, I'll do everything I can to it. What am I gonna name it? I think I'm gonna name this car Gina. This car is now officially named Gina. I don't have a name for the 240. I just call it 50 Shades of Gray. This car will be named Gina. Smells like gas. Okay, we have a lot to do today, but not a lot of time to do it. We have to do a lot of maintenance on the 3000 GT today. I think today is the 16th. Track day is tomorrow, the 17th, and I'm just now starting prep. I have like an hour and a half right now to get it pretty much ready for tomorrow. I have to be at the track tomorrow by 7:30, I think, in the morning. And I don't get off of work until like 2 a.m., so we have to really crunch and get everything done right now. I have new oil filter. We're gonna do oil change on it. I have all new iridium spark plugs, valve cover gaskets, because I'm pretty sure the rings around the spark plugs are bad, so there's like oil all over the spark plugs. Plenum gaskets, throttle body gasket, and I think this is the, I don't know what that is. Intake, upper intake, throttle body, EGR valve. So mainly just want to do the plenum gasket because to get to the back spark plugs, you have to take off this entire fucking thing. It's pissing me off. Ah, shit's hot. 3 spark plugs are right here. 3 run under that, so we have to take that off, and it's a metal gasket, so once you remove that, you should replace the gasket every time. Throttle body gaskets here. That's really all I really have time to do. I'm gonna take it to the track just like this in stock format. As my first time, I just want like a nice, just clean slate. No, hopefully no issues will arise on a stock car, and then I'll mod it over time and then probably go back in and see, maybe I'll get better, maybe I'll be more comfortable, see what different mods do and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of time, so let's start on this right now. I'm gonna start with taking off the plenum. I took off this and all these hoses and the throttle cable and all this shit. All right, let's get to it. Okay, I gotta skip ahead because I was rushing, but got the plenum off. That shit oily as hell. I don't really know why it's so damn oily. I already stuffed paper towels all into the intake holes. I lost a few bolts, so I'm gonna have to go buy some new ones. This is dirty as hell up in here, so I'm gonna vacuum this area out and then we'll check out the spark plugs. Hopefully I can take this valve cover off too. The other gaskets that need to be replaced, like this one, it wasn't bad, but it's always good to replace them. My ideology is if it ain't broke, don't change it, don't fix it. Another little update real quick. I have this valve cover off. I just replaced the valve cover gasket. These were pretty rotted and you could tell that it was leaking in some areas. You could tell it was leaking here too because it's oil leaking down right here. So I'm glad I replaced that. That looks less ideal. What also looks bad is in these holes is absolutely covered in oil, so that's not ideal either. Probably the biggest thing that I'm kind of worried about right now and questioning if I should just not drive this car anymore is this timing belt is considerably looser than it should be. And I don't know if that's just because of the position of the timing belt right now, but it's loose on both sides right here. None of this is ideal. I'm just gonna keep going with this. Leave a mental note that this needs to be checked out pretty soon. Front valve cover gasket on, still need to do the rear and then the plenum. This is one of the spark plugs I just took out. 0.055056, that's way out of measurement. Likely because it's worn. I'm sure they were gapped right at some point. I'm making sure that the ones I put in are gapped. They're supposed to be between 0.039 and 0.043. So iridium NG case. This one is about 0.39, so it's pretty much exactly on. I'm gonna change the front 3, then I'm gonna do the back 3. Hopefully the back plenum doesn't look as bad. I'm still really worried about this. If anyone knows if this is okay or not, maybe this cam's at a funny angle right now, but I don't think it's supposed to be that loose, so I'll do some research on that. But let's finish these spark plugs. Okay, finally got the back valve cover off. Looks a lot better than the front, honestly. Don't know why that is, but it's pretty clean. Took a lot to get it off because it's been on here. I don't think this has ever been changed. So the valve cover or the gasket itself is hard as hell, so I know it's really old, and it was leaking just a little bit in some areas, so I'm glad we took it off. She's running smoother. Feel a lot more comfortable driving it like this after everything we did. Everything that we did was definitely necessary. Everything's been changed that I can do. I didn't even know the light here. That's so cool. But everything that I can do has been done for right now, so.
Wakey, 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 wakey. It's time for school.
Okay, I'm gonna do a voiceover for this part because I didn't really get my reactions much during the track day. I was kind of just focused on learning and trying to figure out how to drive, but we got here. This is Thunderhill Racetrack. We got here around 7 o'clock, and my first session is right now. This is me leaving for my first session. I was terrified, and here I am on the track. Mind you, every single one of these cars is so much faster than me. I am the slowest car on the track right now.
Yeah.
But for the first session, we had a guide that we were following. So here I am right here. The car in front of me was the guide. We were just following his line, and that was helping a lot. And then eventually the guide left. So now here I am going back out. I was the last one to get on the track just because I knew I was the slowest hell. Even this Miata in front of me, I don't know what engine was in that thing, but that thing was way faster than me. But the main problem I was having is every time I took a turn, the body roll and the no traction on my tires was just completely messing me up. I kept fishtailing every single time I took a turn. It was hard to like counteract that. I was focusing more on not spinning than I was the actual turn. So you see, like, my braking is all different. I definitely am not taking advantage of the full turn just because every time my rear end would kick out. But on this straightaway, I was having fun. When I'm not turning, I'm having a good time. Every turn, it's like I feel like the car wants to do more. The tires were definitely holding it back at this point in time. But this second turn right here is like a full 180. I really just wanted to perfect this turn as much as I could because it was like the biggest turn on the track. Turn 2 was huge, and I really wanted to get it down. And if you could get turn 2 down, then you can have a good placement for this turn up here. And this is what was messing me up the most because the elevation keeps changing all around here. So you go up, and then once you go up, you're down and turning. This was like throwing me off. You come downhill and you're turning, and you can't see the track. If you're like experienced with it, I'm sure it's okay, but I didn't understand it. It was my first time, so I was really confused. Finished first session of the track. That was so scary. Car handled really good. I definitely need some better tires though. I had like no grip. I have like regular traffic tires. The track was fine. I almost spun it once, but it grabbed it. It was my own fault. But the car handled great. For a first time, oh my God, that's scary as hell. I could feel like my body shifting all over the place. But it was definitely fun. So the next session is in like 20 minutes. I don't know if I can last the whole session, honestly, but we'll see. Now for the second part of the track day. This is after lunch and everything. You can see me right here. It's fishtailing as hell. Like, I'm not crazy. But this is the GoPro footage from one of my friends. This is the crazy Civic I was talking about earlier. His Civic is fast as hell. And he's holding back right now. He's just following behind me just so that we could drive together. It was open session for the last session of the day. And he was following up behind me. We were just trying to get some, just trying to drive together for the first time. I've never been on the track with someone I knew, so this was cool. You can see me, you can see all my errors now though. You can see I'm like tapping the brakes every fucking 3 seconds while I'm in the turn. Not good, but I couldn't help it. It just kept kicking out. But this is turn 2. This is the best I've took in turn 2 the entire day. We did about 5 sessions. I feel like I just got this turn like perfect on this run right here. And I was so happy that he was recording it because I got it. And then this happened. And he managed to catch that in 4K. I was like, man, really? The only time I spin out, it was because I took that second turns. I was in a different place than what I was used to. And I tried turning it, fishtailed out, and I didn't have any more track left. The second I touched the dirt, it just lost it. Here's a different point of view. Fucker's got like 8 point of views of me spinning out. So here we are entering turn 2. You can't see turn 2 from where they were standing, but I'm gonna pop back up over here in a minute. Hella annoying. Granted, it could have been way worse. I'm definitely grateful that nothing broke or anything, nothing major broke. So I really can't be too mad about it, but look, just kicks out in the dirt, eating shit. I know they're laughing right now, and I just park up looking all cool real quick. I wasn't even scared. Like the spin out wasn't even scary. I just kind of sat there for a minute, didn't say shit, and then right here I'm just like, word. And then I got on the track. They did black flag me for this. It wasn't just like get mad or anything. They were just checking to see if I was okay and everything. But I was done after this. I was like, I'm gonna call it a day. So I'm just slowly trying to get back to the pits. There was dirt all inside the tires, inside the wheel wells. I was leaving dirt everywhere, but nothing broke. The line was still fine. That was the whole track day. It was still really fun. It was a really good learning experience for me. I'm really happy that I did it. I wish I could have left saying I never spun out, but I feel like now that I did spin out, I did spin out, and now I will know for next time, okay, I definitely think new tires will definitely help out a lot with that. So, and yeah, so when I spun out, I did break the sunroof clip, so I just can't have a car with a working sunroof. So this is a little post-track review for me. Car's still driving fine, nothing really has happened. It's been a few days since the track meet event. Saw my little hiccup, I did spin out, whatever. I live, I learn. The car's fine too. We did break this sunroof clip. The sunroof is held together by 2 plastic clips that are sandwiched together by 1 stupid ass small screw. And I guess that screw stripped, so it just flung off, and then this was just riding up. So I just stuck them back together and put some super glue in there because I can't find anyone that sells aftermarket clips. I might have to get it from like a part out or something. So I'm still looking for that. Outside of that, everything's still great. Super happy, super satisfied. It's my daily driver. I've been driving it every day and have no hiccups so far. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Next video will hopefully be some actual mods and everything. We'll see. I'm broke right now, but I'll figure something out. Really want to lower it. I want like it to feel tighter. It's very loose car, very boaty, very wide, and I just want to tighten it up a little bit. But big things to come, hopefully. Very excited. Thank you so much for watching.